So we decided to keep Gloria's secret. Gloria finally looks at you. You wink at your sister and promise to keep her secret. You press the poetry you were able to overhear and confess that you were impressed. Big, joyous smile appears on her face. Oh, I'm so happy, brother. I thought you were about to tell me to stop doing that, to stop going there and say what mother says about my lot. But I'm glad you are not like that. Me and my friends, without our poetry, don't have anything else left. Nothing but our abysmal daily lives. At least we can laugh about it this way. Get serious and tell her that her friends need to work much harder to hide these meetings. After all, the secret passion could end badly for them if they get caught. The best way out of this is to meet in a new place every time. A list of several abandoned places nearby where nobody will look for them. You promise her that if she ever comes close to danger, you will be there to protect her. Gloria nods and plants a kiss of sisterly joy on your cheek. Ingenuity. 5. Great. Now enterprise. So you discover the secret society your sister Gloria has joined. The fugitive girl. Grandfather's passing and last respects have left a mark on the entire family. His words relate from the hereafter keep echoing in your mind. You still do your best to evade the memory of grandfather's last night, spend more time on the city streets with Thomas and your other classmates. The road by the house reminds you of the now clash with death. Sometimes, as you walk along that road, you recall Sophia, the beautiful girl with the wonderful eyes and the terrifying thundering hoofs. You have not seen Sophia since that fateful day. The children who live nearby say her parents sent her to a rich Arcanian family, the Ottons, as a servant. The sun has set. The pillar shines palely in a dark sky. Thomas is ill, so you decide to visit him and tell him the latest news. The streets seem oddly agitated tonight, full of horses, cloaked men, strange faces, and hushed voices. A young nobleman in a heavy embroidered cloak is walking back and forth, clutching at his sword nervously. There is a grimace of rage on his delicate blue face. He is an Arcanian. You overhear voices. Sir Rotten, the girl's not at home. We searched the house. Her parents swear she ran away from home too. How they claim they wanted to bring her back. Just do whatever it takes. Turn this loathsome district upside down if you must, but bring my servant back to me. She's here. Sophia ran away from an Arcanian. How can this be? There's only one place on the entire street where the person could hide, the abandoned moral house, 4 houses away from yours. You head there, doing your best not to attract attention. A lopsided house built on yellow brick has been abandoned for 20 years or so. You remember playing there as a boy. You glimpse a figure inside, even before you enter. A pair of eyes gleaming in the dark. You would recognize them even after now 4 years. Sophia has grown up. She's almost an adult now, and her face is full of fear. She is not the easygoing girl next door that you remember. She finally recognizes you. Oh, it's you, Michael. Be quiet. They're all looking for me. I ran away from the youngest Atom. I might be for less death here. I might be in for less death here. But I'd rather die than spend another day in their slavery. I'm just a fiend to him, just a toy to play with. Sophia winces and closes her mouth as she says this. There's a glint of bright yellow deep in her eyes. I ran to my parents. I told them all about the man I had to serve. And they went and alerted the Athens. They don't want to be the target of their ire. But you aren't going to tip them off, are you? Barking and shouting are getting closer. Sophia's voice grows quiet. She runs off to the darkest corner of the house before you can answer. One of Otton's servants is so close you can hear his claws swishing against the ground. He notices something and calls for the others. There are more voices around you now. They approach the house from the yard and surround it. One of them seems particularly snappy, annoyed, and impatient. You have already heard this voice today. If you ain't there, girl, you'd be wise to come out and quit wasting my time. All will be forgiven, and you will go back where you go. You know it. And if you don't, I'll drag you out by the hair. The heel to the young Achaemen's sword bashes at the door. He is about to lose his patience for good. Sophia hugs the wall in dark, trying to stay still. She glances at you. What will you do? Your heart is racing. Can you act against the Achaemen's orders? Do you have the goal to defy the mighty nobleman? And we have next options. Try to stop Otton. So you will protect your friend, even if you have to defy the young Achaemen. Okay, great. And helped Sophia. That's why we can do that. And so that's why we cannot bring her back. That's great. Or we can help Sophia flee. Yeah, 0 and more and 4. Great. You lead the fugitive girl through the old cell and away from the house. Or we can hide alone. Things have become too dangerous. You're not able to influence the fate of Sophia. So what's your choice?